Welcome everyone to our Friday MS exercise class, which is very kindly being funded by MS Auckland. So this is our Group 2 class. It's the second class of the week, which is aimed for those people whose mobility is more difficult. So you're more likely to, walking, needing to have a frame or a stick, or be in a wheelchair, but you're not as able on your legs at the moment. So this program is going to be all completed in sitting. So as I say, if you are in a wheelchair, you can definitely join in pretty much all of these exercises. There will be a couple of leg ones, but all of the upper body ones hopefully can be there. So you will need to, as I say, set yourself up in a sturdy chair. If you're not in a wheelchair, you need to have some cold water handy. This is a little extra recording from our actual live session, so that those who didn't want to have their video or their name shown on the recording were welcome to change that. Everyone has been muted, so hopefully not to disrupt the class as we go, and people can then ask questions at the end, and that's when I finish the recording. So if you are watching the recorded version, apologies that you don't get to have the questions at the end, but that's just to allow people to keep some of their own confidentiality. So obviously this is an online program. If you're now watching the recorded version, I obviously haven't done any form of assessment to see if you are safe and healthy to perform these exercises. So please use your judgment. Only complete this program and the exercises if you feel it's safe for you to perform. I will demonstrate each exercise first. So I'm going to do it in sitting, and you see I've set it up a couple of chairs there so I can demonstrate from both in front and from the side. We will do each exercise 30 seconds with a 30-second rest, and we're going to perform each exercise 3 times. So it gives you time just on that first round, just to kind of get your head around a little bit about what we're doing, and then you can really get into it on the second and the third round. So this recording will be available on the MS Get a Head Start website page under our news section, and also it will be available on the MS Auckland, so that's the MS Society here in New Zealand, the Auckland branch's website as well. We have our Group 2, which is today, our Friday session, which is also happening next week, and then our Group 1 is on a Wednesday, which are for those people who are a little bit more able, that you can get on and off the floor independently by yourself to complete floor and standing exercises. Excellent. So we will just set you all up to get you ready. Excellent. All right, so pop yourself in your seat. We're going to start with a warm-up. So I'll do this one just facing you. This is just pop my notes down and my recorder. So in your seat, if you're able, I'd like you to sit at the edge of your seat, up nice and tall, trying to maintain a little curve in that lower back so we don't have you sat in a slumped hip. Now, if that's difficult, okay, you're not able to sit on the edge of your seat, or you're not able to maintain this posture, just make sure you slide yourself right back, and this could be in your wheelchair, so you're nice and supported. If you find even in your wheelchair that you're a little bit slumped here, just go and grab a little towel, okay, a little hand towel or small towel, fold it up, and just slide it into the lower back area here, just so it creates that little bit of the curve to allow you to open those shoulders to be able to perform these exercises. So if you are in your wheelchair and you're not able to maintain a really tall upright posture, let's give you some support. Okay, pop a rolled up towel there. Otherwise, if you are able to sit on the edge, let's sit on the edge. Okay, so for the warm-up, we're just going to roll those shoulders. Okay, we're going to take them right up to your ears and then drop them back down. So we're rolling them backwards to start with. Beautiful. Now we're going to roll them forwards. Good. And now we're going to reach up in the air. Nice big reach. Okay, and we're going to reach over to the side. Come back to the middle. Reach over to the side. I'll just demonstrate this from front on. So we're in this position and we're just reaching over and coming back. Now, if that's difficult and you need to hold on, you can hold on. And if you want to hold on and go a little bit further, and then change the hand. We're just waking up the body a little bit here. Okay, so nothing needs to be too fast, okay, or too strenuous. Okay, if you can have your arms out the front, and we're going to twist round, okay, and twist round the other way. Again, if that's a bit challenging, you can have arms across your chest, or you can even have your arms on the chair or on your wheels in your wheelchair, and we're just going to rotate round a few times. Okay, we're going to come and touch shoulders, arms out, shoulders, arms out. So just warming up those elbows a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to circle those wrists round and back round the other way. And now we're going to do just a little pelvic tilt. So I'll do this from side on so you can see. Okay, so a little pelvic tilt. So even if you're at the back of your chair, you're now going to allow your pelvis to roll back, and now you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to allow yourself to roll back, slump back down, and then sit up tall. Really grow up tall in that chest. Okay, so down and up, and then down and up. All right, we're just going to quickly run through a few of those again. So we'll start with shoulder roll, some rolls backwards, some rolls forwards. We've got our lateral leaning to the side. We'll do a couple of these each side. Great, and then we do our rotation. So either arms out in front, or arms across your chest, or holding on to your chair or your wheelchair. Okay, arms out, elbow touch. Some wrist circles, and then just finishing off with that pelvic tilt, so up and down. So everything stays still, it's just the pelvis that you're rolling. Excellent. All right, so I'm just going to set our timer up so that you don't have to worry about me looking at a stopwatch. We're going to have a system, a device timer that's going to beep at us, okay, to tell us when to start and when to stop our exercises. So we're doing it for 30 seconds, free time. So the first exercise is to get you warmed up. It is speed box. So again, if you can, you're sitting on the edge of your chair, up nice and tall, shoulders back. If you can't, you're at the back of your chair with some form of support to keep you upright. Nice tight fist, and you're boxing out in front to the opposite shoulder. We're going to go as fast as we can for 30 seconds. This is designed to get you puffing and panting out of breath, guys. So no just sitting there and just doing a few. I want you to really go for it. Now, if you've got a sore shoulder or you've got an arm that isn't very strong, you could do this with one arm and just do a little bit with the other arm, okay? So definitely work the side you can move and see if you can get a little bit in the side that is more effective. Okay. We're going in 3 seconds time. Up nice and tall. Off we go. So this is really fast. Boxing here. Try and squeeze your pelvic floor muscles in your core so you're not shaking from side to side too much as we box. Good. As fast as you can. This is good. That's only halfway. 15 seconds. So 30 seconds is a long time when we're doing it at pace. Good. And go for it. Fast as you can. Keep going. That's it, keep going. Woo. All right, we've got 30-second rest. I'm just going to change position so that you can see me from side on now. Okay, so take a couple of nice deep breaths and just think about again where that posture is, that didn't end up all curled down to do that boxing. So try and sit up nice and tall. It's exactly the same, we're going straight out again. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. So get ready. Off we go, nice and fast. That's it, really go for it. You might find that one arm's more coordinated than the other. I've got that, my left one's doing something quite funny. Good, going as quick as you can. That's only 15 now, we've got halfway, let's go. Good, as fast as you can. Keep going. 30 seconds of boxing is hard work. Okay, we're going back to front on so I can look at you all. I always chuckle when I do the online classes because it actually means I have to do the whole class as well, whereas normally I just walk around shouting at people. So it gives me a good appreciation of this hard work you're going to do. Okay, we're going in 10 seconds time. So again, if you can't hold that upright posture, just shuffle your bottom to the back of the chair and get a rolled up towel to help you. Right, last round, let's go for it. Last time we did a speed box today, so let's really go for it. Keep going, guys. Keep heads up nice and tall. As I say, so lose a bit of coordination as we get tired. Let's go for it. Keep those core muscles on. Good, keep going. We've got 5 seconds. All right, that's the first exercise done. Awesome, well done. All right, the next one is going to be called toe touches. So this one's actually can be done more at the back of your chair. Again, I'll demonstrate it from the front and from the side. So, if you can, you're going to reach right above your head. You're going to come straight down, touch your toes, and come straight back up again, okay? Now, obviously there's some variations. What you may find is you can get here, and then you're just going to fall forwards. So if your balance isn't very good, you can shorten your lever and have your arms in front. You can come to your knees. You can slide your hands, and you can use your hands to help yourself up, okay? And if you're very weak, you can just come all the way down with the hands, touch the ground, use your hands to help you up, okay? So you've got to come right back, sit up tall between each one, okay? So I'll just demonstrate that again. Okay, for level one, the easiest one is fully use your hands to come down, touch your feet. Now, if you can't get to your feet and you can only get to your knees, that's fine. Just do what you can do. If that's a little bit easy, we can start with arms out, try and control it like a little forward sit up, slide down, slide up, back up. Now, at level 3, okay, arms above the head, forward lean, straight down to the ground, straight back up. So you choose which level you want to start at, okay? Which level is going to be most appropriate to you. You can start at an easier one and work harder, or you might try and start a hard one, and if you can only do a few reps, you can fall back to the easier one, okay? I will start with level 1, and I'll work through level 1, level 2, level 3 within the first 30 seconds, just so you can see a recap of what they are. So everyone back in their chairs. And we're going in 5 seconds. So I'm going to start with level 1. So I'm going to use my arms. There's no rush, okay, to take myself down, touch the ground, and come back up. Level 2, arms out in front, lean forwards, use your hands as needed to come back. Level 3, we're going straight down, straight up, down, and up. So this is really working your glutes and your back muscles, tummy muscles, and arm muscles. One more if we can. Beautiful. Stop there. Well done. Okay, I will just do that then from the front again. So we've got a 30-second rest. Again, just think about where your shoulders are. Make sure you haven't got one shoulder higher than the other. Make sure they're nicely pulled back. Okay, we're going in 10 seconds. Okay. So 5 seconds. I'm going to raise my arms up. Ready? And off we go. I'm going down, touch the ground, back up. Good. Keep your pelvic floor muscles turned on. Keep pulling your belly button towards your spine, so you are using your core muscles through this movement as well. So we're coming down. There we go. Now I'm making an effort to spread my fingers to also work my little hand and finger muscles as well. So we're trying to get as much of the body to work as we can. Beautiful. Stop there. We've got 30-second rest. We've got one more round of this. Okay, then we get a little drinks break. So just think about pulling that belly button towards your spine. So you're trying to get a compression in that core muscles to help work for you. And pelvic floor, so you're thinking about pulling up the pelvic floor, off the chair. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down to touch the ground and up. Now some of you hopefully have got a little bit further on round 3. Can you get down towards the ground, not just your toes? Okay, see if you can use your arms less, if you're using your arms to pull yourself up. Okay, try and see if you can use those back muscles to pull yourself up. You can even run your hands along the side of your legs. But last couple. Excellent, well done. All right, grab a drink. Hopefully you've got it close to you. And the next one is wrist extensions. This is ideal if you've got a chair with arms. If not, you can do it on your knees. So I'll just show you from the chair with arms. I'm going to place my forearms on the chair, but my hands are hanging off. So my hands are hanging down. And what I'm going to do is lift my hands up to basically give you a little wave and down. So it seems a very simple exercise, but trust me, 30 seconds of doing this at pace is going to be really hard work on your wrist extensors. Now, your wrist extensors are really important for hand function, and I'll talk a little bit about that in some of the breaths. So we're going up and down like that. Now, if you don't have arms on your chair, you can lean forwards, pop your forearms on your knees to do this, but don't round your shoulders. So I'll show you this from the side. So if you've got your arms, you're going to rest your arms on the chair there, and you're coming up and down here. If you haven't got arms, you can lean forward, but don't just roll your shoulders. Keep your shoulder blades pulled back, sitting up nice and tall, and we can come up and down from here. Okay, so say it's going to be, it looks easy, but you'll get a bit of a burn in these forearms. So 30 seconds of a really isolated muscle workout here. All right, I'll start with our arms. So I'm going to do chest forward here. So we're going at pace. So I'm going nice and fast, up and down. Try and spread the fingers, okay? And obviously you might have one side that doesn't come up as high as the other. Don't worry, just keep trying. Oh, I've got the burn already. We've still got 10 seconds to go. Keep going. Last couple. Oh, that's hard work. Whew. Okay, now just give your wrists a little stretch from there. Okay, the next round I'll do from sitting high. So when you do anything functional with your hand, drinking, holding a knife and fork, picking up a pen, your wrist actually sits in extension. When you can't extend your wrist and it's too flexed, that's when you start having real difficulty with hand function. All right, we're going again. So this is why this muscle is really important, okay? So up and down. So we're giving a little wave to everyone. Anyone who's got their video showing, you can wave to us. Okay, nice and quick. Keep the tempo the same. Paying attention if you've got one side a little bit weaker than the other. Try and get that one to keep up with the stronger side. We've got 10 seconds to go. Cool, well done. Okay, just give those hands a little circle. Okay, I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to do it from facing you guys this time. So give that little circle. You might just give it a little bit of a stretch. You're just going to gently place your hand on the back of your hand to stretch out those muscles. You can even give them a little bit of a rub. Okay, so we're going in 10 seconds. So whichever position you're in, make sure your posture's on. Okay, core muscles turned on, up nice and tall. Ready, let's go. So really nice, fast, high actions. We're going for a little wave each time. Speed is important, guys, because it's that power, okay, this high intensity that we need to drive to change your neural capacity, okay? Oh, 10 seconds to go. I'm just starting to fatigue. You can see my hands aren't coming up quite as high as they were when we started. Last few seconds. All right, give them a little shake out, a little rest. Have a drink of water if need to. So the next one is tricep dips. So this is where ideally you need a chair with either arms. You can also do it on your wheels of your wheelchair, okay? Sometimes if you don't have anything, you can do it holding on to the side of your chair, but I'll also show you a more challenging one. So level 1, come and hold on to what you can. So if that's the arm of the chair or your wheels of your wheelchair, the chair you sat in, elbows are tucked behind you, and you're going to lean forward slightly, and you're going to push through the arms like you're going to come up. Okay, now so as I say, level 1 is that you're just trying to create a contraction and then back down. So you might not go anywhere, but the aim is that you're trying to push yourself up through your arms, not through your legs. Okay, so level 2 is that you're actually going to come up and down. Now I'm not doing anything with my legs. I can stick my legs out in front just to show you, okay? This is all about arms, okay? So that's your level 2, is that you're actually getting your bottom off the ground. Okay, now level 3 is you can take this into a tricep dip, okay? Where you're off the end and you're going to come and dip off the chair. But the majority of us on this call, we're going to be doing level 1 and level 2. So let me just show you that again. So, level 1, holding on to either the arms, the chair, or your wheels. Little lean forward, elbows tuck in, so we haven't got any chicken wings. Elbows tuck in, head forward, shoulder blades back, and I'm going to push to lighten the load underneath my bottom. Okay? Alright, so that's there. And then level 2 is you're going to try and push up and slow it down. Okay? So, level 1, it's a push and a let go. A push and a let go. Level 2, we're coming up and a let go. And then if anyone wants to have a go at level 3, that's where we're into a seated position here, and we can do some tricep dips there. All right, so I will start with level 1, okay, for the first round, and then the second round I'll show level 2. So again, you choose which level is most suitable for you. All right, ready. Going, 3, 2, 1. So I'm contracting and relaxing. Okay, so contract, relax. My eyes are just looking forward, slightly downwards, so I haven't got my head up, so I'm not hurting my neck, keeping my neck straight. And I'm putting that pressure through my arms to take the load off my bottom. Shoulder blades back, core muscles are still turned on. Trying to be even from right or left. Excellent. Okay, have a little rest, give those arms a little roll and a shake. Okay, next round I'm going to do level 2 from side on, and then the third round I'll do level 2 from front on. Okay, so this is working on some of your triceps, but also your shoulder and your scapula, and just helping to get a little bit of upper body strength. So a great one to practice at home. It's a really good way to help you get out the chair or for transfers if you've got very weak legs. Okay, you ready? All right, so level 2s, we're up and down. I'm really squeezing those elbows behind me, keeping those shoulder blades squeezed back, trying not to use my legs. This is an arm exercise, not a leg exercise. Good, again, trying to keep my neck nice and straight. I haven't kinked my neck up. Oh, we've got 5 more seconds. Excellent. All right, actually I'll stay from side on because I think this is a better one to see from the side. So if you were doing level 1, see if you can do a couple of level 2. Okay, and if you're at level 2, maybe see if you can do a couple of level 3. I'll start with some level 3 actually for this one. All right, so we're going to be getting ready in 10 seconds. So if you want to try a couple of level 3 with me, you can come to the edge of your chair, hands holding the edge, fingers uncurled underneath. All right, see, these are for the level 3 people. So we're going up and down. So see if you can get a few in, even if you just get a couple, and then you can slide your bottom back, and we can get back into doing some level 2. And you might find that level 2 is getting more like a level 1 because you're getting tired, and that's fine. Just keep going. We've got 10 seconds. Good, we've got last couple. Well done. Excellent work, team. All right, grab a drink of water. And have a couple of deep breaths. Okay, so we are getting towards halfway. Okay, we're nearly halfway through the exercises. And oh, we've got a goodie now, shoulder circles. I'll demonstrate this from the side and then from the front. So, the aim is that your arms are going to be out to the side and palms down, and you are going to do little circles. We're going to do a whole row going backwards. Next set, we're going to go forwards, and the last set, I'm going to keep as a surprise. Now, keeping it up at 90 can be pretty challenging. You might start as a level 1, your arms out to the side. Okay? Level 2, we're up at 90. So I'll just demonstrate this from the front. Again, if you can sit on the edge of the chair, posture nice and tall, abs on, great. If you can't, make sure you've really set your position up well at the back of the chair with some support. So level 1, you're just going to try and keep your arms off your wheels of your wheelchair or off the arms of your armrest, and we are going to circle backwards to start with. So it's just mini circles, okay? And level 2, okay, we're going circles at 90. Again, it looks easy, but trust me, once we're doing 30 seconds of this, you're going to get a definite shoulder burn. All right, getting ready. Up nice and tall. Off we go. So we're backward circles. So quite quick, little movements. Okay, think about where your head is. I don't want any turtlenecks, no chins poking forwards. Tuck that chin back. Head up nice and tall. Make sure those abs are turned on. Okay, keep that curve in the lower back. And let's put a little bit of pace into these back circles. Okay, I tell you that I'm already feeling a little bit of a burn in my across the back of my shoulders. Couple more. Excellent. Woo. Need to rest that. Give your neck a little bit of a stretch out here. Okay, down to chest. And then up to sitting. So just do a couple of little neck stretches, couple of shoulder rolls. All right, so the next round, same thing, but we're going forwards. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds. Let's have a little breather, bit of a relax, and now bring back that posture up nice and tall, shoulders back. We're going to lift arms up, and we're going forwards. Okay, so if you're level 1, you're down here. Okay. Then you might just try and do a little bit higher. You might be halfway through. You might be a 1.5er, okay? Or level 2, we're here, okay? Circling forwards, nice and quickly, okay? Those hands are directly at 90 degrees, so directly in line with each other. Good, we've got 5 more seconds. Excellent. Oh, that's definitely giving me a little bit of a burn across the shoulder. All right, the final set, just to make it a little bit more interesting, we are going to start in front of us, do little circles all the way till we get wide, then we're going to reverse the circle and come back the other way, okay? So, a little bit different. So we're going to start the hands in front. Okay, so we're going to get ready in 5 seconds time, so arms out in front, and we're going to go backwards with our little circles. So backwards with our little circles, all the way around, okay? And now we're going to go forwards with our circles, all the way forwards. Good, backwards with our circles. Good, forwards with our circles. Good, backwards. Last couple of seconds. And forwards. I don't know, I got that more in my elbows, that last one. All right, give those arms a nice little stretch, little hug. Thank them for working hard for you. All right, okay, now this is a coordination one. I'm going to come close to the camera so you can see this. Just bear with me for a second. I've just got a machine that's beeping at me. Apologies about that. I just had a beeping Vibratrain at me. Not quite sure why it's beeping. All right. So we're going to do this one in sitting, but I've got to come and show you kind of what it looks like from. So it's called it's a hand coordination. It's kind of like shooting your palm. Actually, a good friend of mine, a spinal cord client, showed me this exercise, and I could not do it. Okay, when he first taught me it, it took me quite a few weeks of practice. So don't worry if you're awful at it. Okay, some of you may be amazing. So you always have one open palm with your thumb across. And you always have a trigger hand, okay? So you have your thumb out, finger forward, index finger open, rest of your fingers there. So there's always at some point, hands look like this. So the gun hand shoots into the palm. Then what happens is we change. So we then go straight hand palm to thumb, and we make a gun with the opposite hand to shoot. Okay, so we go shoot, 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 shoot. Now the bit that you'll probably mess up with is your thumb. So if you think you've got it straight away, be careful that you haven't got your thumb doing a different thing, okay? And there you go, I've got mine a bit, my finger's not quite right there. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. So open palm with your thumb across, or a shooting hand, and we go change, change, change at speed. Now for me to try and talk and do that at the same time is definitely hard work for my brain. So I'm just bringing you back down. Actually, what I'll do is I'll stay in standing for this one just so you can see. Okay. But I need a camera, but I'll get the timer going. All right, so sitting up nice and tall. Okay, starting with one palm. All right, we're off. Good, as I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to talk too much and do this at the same time. Now, if you're finding this easy, you can go really quickly. Oh God, there you go, I've messed it up. Oh yeah, I'm all out of kilter. There we go. So don't watch me all the time, that's for sure. Good, you might have to do it at pace. That works for you. Yeah, so it's a good demonstration that when you're trying to do it repetitively fast, it's hard. All right, so we're going to do another round of that, and then the last round we're actually going to do something a little different, okay, for that coordination. Okay, get those fingers a little move. So again, it's either a flat palm like this, or we're doing a gun. All right, we're going in 5 seconds time. This is our starting position. And off we go. This is great fist and hand function, getting nice straight hand and getting your thumb working. Okay, obviously thumb's pretty important for grip. Obviously it gives our opposing thumb. There we go, there's me trying to be clever and talk at the same time. I think there's a way of being put off by looking at it myself in the TV screen compared to looking at my own hands. Good, okay, the last round we're going to do something a little different on a bit of speed. So hands are going to be flat, and then you're going to turn them both over at the same time. Lots of these would have done this as a test with your neurologist. So we're going over, under, quick as you can, okay? So both palms down, both palms up, palms down, palms up. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Fast as we can for 30 seconds. Getting ready. Off we go, as quick as you can. You might have one hand that's all over the place, that's fine. Just try and get the timing going again. Ten seconds to go. Oh, I've lost it. All right, so we're back to another cardio one. We're going to do speed ball. Okay, so this time your hands are going to be above your head, and you are going like you've got one of those little boxing speed balls above your head, and you're going round as fast as you can. Now, if you can't get your arms up above your head, if that's too difficult, you can do a speed ball in front of you, or if you've got shoulder issues, you can do it from this position. So we're going to do one whole 30 seconds going one way, so just pay attention to if you're going forwards or backwards. and then, or actually we'll make it easy, we'll all go forwards, okay, for the first round, and then we'll all go backwards for the second round, and then the third round, I'm going to change it up between forwards and backwards. Okay, so I'll do some in front and then some from the side. So that's our speed ball. So this is real cardio one, guys. I want you to really work on getting you nice and out of breath, get that heart rate up. Okay, so we're going in, 2, 1, and let's go. So we're going forwards, everyone, as fast as you can. Keep those hands above your head if you can. If not, if you're a level 1, you're right in front of your chest here. Keep yourself up really tall. Squeeze that core on, lower back on, so you don't wibble and wobble around too much. Go on as fast as you can. That's only 15 seconds gone. Oh God, a bit of coordination. Don't try not to hit your face or hit your own hand. Go on as quick as you can. Keep going. Good, all right, we're now going to go backwards. I'm just going to come and do it from this side so you can see me from the side. So again, if you can, you're on the edge of your chair, up nice and tall, maintaining that curve in the lower back. Otherwise, you're right at the back of your chair, but with some support. Don't want to see anyone exercising in this position, okay? We must keep those shoulders back. All right, we're getting ready to go in 5 seconds. So we're going backwards this time. Ready? Go, right, as fast as you can, backwards. This is good, come on, really pump it, guys. This is about getting us out of breath. When you get out of breath, you release all these hormones into your brain that help brain activity, reduces your axons from dying off. Getting out of breath is a good thing. Let's do it. Good, we've got 5 seconds, let's go. All right, so we're going to change directions through this one. So I'm going to shout forwards, backwards, or change direction, change direction. We might even change position. We might do some rolling from high to low, okay? So just listen out or watch me, okay? We've got to go in 10 seconds. Okay. All right, starting above your head if you can. All right, going forwards. Okay, take it low, take it high, keep it forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, take it low, take it high, keep it going backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, take it low, take it high, and go, go, keep going backwards now. Last 5 seconds, don't stop, keep it going. That was hard work. Definitely harder than what I thought when I started writing my notes for this session. All right, now we are going to do some leg exercises. Now I appreciate that some people on this call, if you are wheelchair bound, you won't be able to do the legs, okay? So you've got a couple of options. You can either have a go at trying, because you may have one leg that works, okay, one leg you can get some activity in, or you can do any of the exercises we've just done as a second round. So I'll just quickly recap what we have done for those who might not be able to do this next round, okay? So you've had a speed box. We've also just done the speed ball. We had the wrist extension exercise. We had your tricep dips. We had the shoulder circles. There was the toe touches, okay? And we had the coordination. So if you cannot do this exercise because of your own, impairments, then choose a different one, okay? Because they're still going to get 30 seconds, 3 sets at hard work. So this exercise is, you're going to be at the level 1 is at the back of your chair, you're well supported, and you are going to lift. Also, we're going to do leg march, take it all back. So level 1 is here, and we are marching. We're going knees up to the chest. Now, you might only have the tiniest movement going here, and that's great, that's fine. You may have one leg that goes and one leg that doesn't go much, but just keep trying the leg that doesn't go so much. Level 2, you're just on the edge, okay? That means you just need to use a little bit more core, not to wobble around. Okay, so this is a leg march. As I mentioned, if you can't do this, just have a go at doing another set of one of the previous ones that you might have struggled with. So, from the level 1s, you're back. Level 2s, you're on the edge. We are marching. Try not to use your hands for support. Try and have your hands just resting on your thighs. You can even put your hands across your chest if you want. So we're going at quite a good tempo, up and down. Trying to keep the knees going at the same height and trying to get them to come straight up, so not wobbling off to the side, okay? Keep that going, we've got 5 seconds. Excellent. Okay, so we've got another 2 rounds of those, or if you're not able to do those, you can do any of the other ones we've done. All right, so I'm going to come and do this one on the edge. Okay, so up nice and tall. All right, we're going in 10 seconds. Off we go. So marching as quick and as high as you can. So on the edge, you've really got to use that core and try and keep that curve in your lower back. It's quite easy when you're on the edge and marching to get a bit to go the wrong way. So make sure you've got that posture up nice and tall. Good, we've only got 5 more seconds. It's good when I chat in between because it means it goes faster. Excellent, well done. All right, a couple of deep breaths, okay? And we are into our last set of the marching. So if you were level 2, keep it nice and tall at the back. If you're level 3, again, sorry, level 1s, see if you need a bit of support to hold you up. We're going in 10 seconds. Okay, getting ready. Off we go, so marching. Good, try and keep that tempo up, nice and quick. Pull up that core muscles. Good, keep the pace going. Good, this is excellent. We've only got 5 more seconds. Excellent. All right, so coming back to one that everyone can do. This is called vestibular ocular reflex exercise. We're going to do VOR1. I'm going to come up to the screen so you can see me for this one, but you guys can do this obviously just sitting where you are. So this is all about working on gaze stability. So that's about keeping your eyes still while your head can move independently from your eyes. So your vestibular system is your inner ear system. Obviously your ocular system is your visual system. And they work on a reflex nervous pattern into the back of your head, just about here, which is the cerebellum. Okay, now in MS, as a lot of you may be aware, that things like optic neuritis is very common. Okay, so people can have a lot of visual changes, but what that also means is that you can get a lot of vestibular balance in an ear changes. So a lot of people have a lot of balance issues with MS. So this is an easy exercise that you can do in seating or in standing. So I want you to look straight ahead at something at eye level. So it might be a corner of a picture frame, it might be something on your wall, or you might be looking straight out of a window, you might be looking straight at the screen. So what you're going to do is keep your eyes focused. So I'm going to look straight at my camera and I'm going to turn my head from side to side without letting my eyes move, okay? So this is working on getting my brain to separate my eye and head movement, okay? Seems quite easy. It is likely to potentially make you feel a bit sick, okay? It's a bit of that kind of seasickness, nausea feeling you can do. I'm just going to grab my phone for the timer. So we're going to do 30 seconds from side to side. Okay, let's get that timer going. So first round, 30 seconds side to side. So looking straight ahead at something, eyes stay still, head moves from side to side at a good pace. As I say, it may very well make you feel a little dizzy. Really work on keeping those eyes still and that head's just turning left to right. All right, whew, hopefully that made not anyone feel too yuck. All right, so the next one, same thing, but we're gonna go up and down. So you're gonna keep your eyes fixed in front and you're gonna drop your chin down and then take your chin up. So I'm going up and down, but again, my eyes are staying fixed on something in front of you, okay? So we're gonna get that ready and we're gonna do that starting in 5 seconds. Off we go. So up and down, keeping your eyes fixed and your head is moving with your eyes staying still. So this is really good for that nervous system, okay? Really helping the back of the brain, the cerebellum, helps to orientate you in space. Well done, excellent. So third round, you choose whichever one you found more challenging because they're working slightly different systems, slightly different inner ear canal. So if side to side was more challenging for you, you do that one. If up and down was more challenging, you do that one. So choose for your second round, or last round, so third round, whichever one's best for you. I'm going to do side to side because I find that a little bit more disturbing. Okay, so ready? Off we go. Good, so you've got to keep reminding your eyes to stay still. Doesn't matter if what you're looking at goes blurry, okay? It's more about keeping the eyes still and the head moving. Beautiful, well done. Now normally I do 9 exercises, but I thought we might give you guys a treat and do 10. So the last one is another leg exercise. Sorry, I walked away from the camera without putting you back down again. There we go. So this is another leg one. So again, I apologise if you are in a wheelchair and you can't move your legs at all, then maybe substitute this to one of the ones we've already done today and just do it for the 30-second time. So what this one is leg extension. So level 1 is your back on your chair, lifting your leg up, okay, down, leg up. And we're just going to alternate nice and quickly, leg up. So you may very well have one leg that you can lift a little bit. So if you are in a wheelchair, this is one where you can take your foot plates out the way. Okay, so just fold your foot plates out the way if you can, so that you've got a bit more of a clear action to do this. Okay, so even if your feet are here, resting if you've got a solid foot plate bar, and can you get a little bit of movement from there in your wheelchair. Level 2, again, you're sitting right on the edge, okay, and we're going out and change. Now it's quite common because of tight hamstrings that when you go to lift a leg, you end up rolling back here. So really work on trying to keep that posture, okay. So I'll start on a level 1, and then I'll do level 2 for the next couple of rounds. All right, getting ready. So this is your last exercise of the day, guys. Last minute and a half of exercise. We're going out. Good. So really working on try and pull your toes towards your shin. Okay. And we're going again, good pace, knee extension, out, out. Now, good, we've got 15 seconds to go. Good, 5 more. Excellent. So again, if you can't quite manage this, even if you're just thinking moving, that can be enough to send a little bit of a signal to the legs. Otherwise, substitute it for one of the exercises we have already done, to give yourself a bit of a workout just for these last minutes, last 2 sets of 30 seconds. All right, so these individuals on the line are at level 2. Make sure you're up nice and tall. We're going in 5 seconds time. All right, core muscles turned on. We're going out and out, not allowing that back to move. Okay, I biked to work this morning. I tell you now that my hamstrings are pretty tight. Excellent, just moving that out and out. Good. Keep it going. Well done. All right, we've got one last round, and then we're going to finish off with a little cool down. Amazing where the time goes, isn't it, when you're having fun? It's only an hour, gone. All right, we're going in 10 seconds. All right, 5 seconds. Getting ready. Off we go. See, so this is a really functional one if you are in a wheelchair, just to help you get your shoes and socks on, okay, or someone else to help do your shoes and socks, okay, if you've got this motion. And obviously this is an important muscle, your quad muscle, when it comes to sit to stands and stepping. Keep going, we've got 5 more seconds. Lovely. All right, just stay where you are. I'm just going to kind of sit in front, just do a couple of warm down stretches. Okay, so just take, as I say, just gently take your wrist down. Okay, so yeah, just stretching out those wrist extensors and swap side. Okay, give those wrists a little bit of a circle. Okay, take one arm across you. We've been working a lot on your shoulders. Give those shoulders a little bit of a stretch. And the other way. Good, if you can interlock your fingers and turn your palms so your thumbs are down and your palms are facing the screen. Push those arms out, and this is where you can now drop your head and curl your upper back to really stretch out between your shoulder blades. Now, if you've got space behind you, okay, I'll just demonstrate for this. We're going to stretch out behind. You might be able to get your arms either side of your wheelchair. Okay, otherwise we'll do a little stretch just to open those shoulders there. And then we're just going to do a little lean over. So hold on for this one, so whether that's on the arm of your chair or lower down. And just lean over to this one. Beautiful. Hands onto your chair. Give yourself a little rotation to look behind you. Hands on. Rotation that way. Beautiful. Then last thing, hands together. Clap. Well done, everyone. That is your group 2 exercise program done. So I'm just going to stop the recording.